following program is rated PG. The following program deals with mature subject matter and contains scenes of sexuality. Viewer discretion is advised.
Morning, Mom. Dad's not up yet?
No, not yet.
Well, I guess he was up pretty late last night. I saw the light on out by the shed.
Oh?
Yeah. Is Daddy all right?
Well, of course he is. Your father's fine.
Mom, I'm not a kid anymore. If there's something I should know, please.
Good morning, ladies. It's a beautiful day. So where's Simone?
Still sleeping, of course, Daddy.
Well, I'm glad to see you're in such bright spirits.
No, why wouldn't I be? Slept like a baby. I feel great. How's that elbow, Whitney?
It's all right.
Good. You make sure that you warm up before you have your first lesson, because we can't have anything interfere with that career.
I'm going in early, so I have time to practice.
Good job.
Let me get that.
TC, do you want some breakfast?
No, sweetheart. I'll just have coffee.
Hello.
Guess what, Whitney? I'm gonna be at the country club all day with Mrs. Crane, so I'll see you there.
Teresa, no. What if Ethan's there too?
Will you relax? The minute I get there, I'm gonna change into my disguise as Mrs. Crane's secretary.
Oh, it still makes me nervous. I mean, what if you run into Ethan before you have time to change?
Ethan won't be there. He has to go to court this morning on Sheridan Crane's case.
Mother?
Ethan, good morning.
Early game?
Lesson. The continual pursuit of the perfect serve.
Well, why are you taking lessons here at the country club? We have 6 courts at home, not to mention the 2 indoors.
The grass is being resodded, and it's too lovely to play indoors. I thought you were supposed to be in court to defend Sheridan.
I am, but Father asked me to meet him here first.
Good heavens,
Why did
Julian.
I have to read in the paper that my sister spent the night in jail and she's scheduled for a court hearing today? Sheridan Crane to face the judge.
Father, you knew Sheridan was arrested for hitting that police car when she returned from Paris.
But I did not want the whole world to know, and every charge against her is listed. Listen, destroying police property, reckless driving, resisting arrest. This is not the type of image we paid public relations a fortune to project about the Crane family.
Calm down, Father. You're gonna have a coronary.
Oh, do go on, Julian.
I will see if I can get the media to pull back on the story.
No, you make sure that they do. Now, about these charges.
I have a plan to get Sheridan off. Our friend, Officer Lopez Fitzgerald, was the arresting officer. He has a personal issue with her because she's a Crane. I will personally tear him apart in court. Trust me, the charges will be dropped.
Nice run up there, Luis.
Good legs.
I did notice. I'm married.
Wonder who she is. Never seen her out jogging before.
Neither have I.
You know, I've been looking for a partner to jog with when you're not available. Maybe she needs a partner too.
Just for jogging?
Naturally.
Well, go for it. It'd be a lot safer than getting involved with Sheridan Crane.
I'd never go out with her. Come on, let's catch up and see who she is.
You going ahead. I've had enough for today.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Listen, I need you to come in early to the station, bro.
Okay.
Go over your testimony for the Sheridan Crane case.
You got it, Chief.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Having cake for breakfast, Mama?
No. I was just thinking about my lovely birthday party last night. That was so sweet of you and Luis and Miguel.
I'm so glad you had a good time.
I did. But I think next time maybe you should try another bakery. The cake was a mess.
It wasn't the bakery, Mama. I have a confession to make.
Oh, here, let me help. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I get you a towel or something?
No, really. It was the only thing I could think of so Ethan wouldn't recognize me.
Teresa, what you're doing is so dangerous. Disguising yourself to hide from Ethan while you work for his mother.
But I'm not hurting anyone, Mama. I'm just protecting myself.
It is only a matter of time before Ethan does recognize you and calls the police. Teresa, he thinks you've been stalking him.
Ethan didn't recognize me last night, and I'm sure he never will. Everything will be fine, Mama. You'll see.
Lopez Fitzgerald, the same cop who came to the house about the gunshots, our housekeeper Pilar's son.
That's right. I still don't know what really happened that night.
Don't shoot me, Mrs. Crane! Please don't shoot me! I warned you, Julian. I warned you about flaunting your mistresses in my face. But you crossed the line this time with the maid in my house. Oh, never again. You killed Mr. Crane!
You missed, Ivy.
I wouldn't waste good bullets on you, Julian. They were blanks. Oh, stop sniveling, Suzanne, and start packing. I want you out of here in 5 minutes. Oh, and don't come back. You're fired. One more thing, Suzanne. If you ever repeat what happened here tonight to anyone, I will come after you with real bullets.
I told you, Ethan, the fool was mistaken.
The gunshot he heard was coming from a radio program.
I know that's what you said, but...
Ivy, I want you to fire Pilar.
Oh, Julian, please don't go into this again. I've told you before, I won't allow it. Her loyalty is unquestionable.
How could a loyal servant allow her son to attack us?
She's been with the family for years. She works for me. She stays.
Father, there's no need to fire Pilar. I've already told you, after today, Luis won't be a problem.
Oh, and why not?
Last night, Sheridan and I stopped by Pilar's birthday party. He kissed her and then danced with her.
What?
Louise and Sheridan?
That's right. And today I'm going to put him on the stand and accuse him of sexual harassment.
Great day for a run, isn't it? You run a good pace, I could hardly keep up with you. You must be new around here. Oh, it's you.
What?
I said I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're talking to me.
Why?
Because you have to testify against me in court this morning, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Guess I was just surprised to see you out jogging.
Why, you think a crane can't run?
I guess I figured your chauffeur would do it for you.
I wish he could. So why did you stop me? Did I break another one of your laws or something?
Like I said, I didn't realize it was you. Tango music. You always listen to tango music? Or just since you danced the tango with me last night?
What is it, TC?
They just doubled the price of Whitney's court time.
Oh, no. Well, this is probably not the best time to bring this up, but she needs new equipment, too.
No, I don't, Mom. My old rackets are fine.
You know they're all worn out, and they keep coming up with better and better rackets.
Sweetheart, if you need new equipment, we'll get them. I want you to have the best.
I just feel like such a burden. You guys haven't had a vacation in years. Maybe I should cut down on my tennis time and not enter any tournaments this year.
No.
But it'll save us so much money on travel.
No way, Whitney. We're going to cut down on tennis tournaments and equipment and practice time. I mean, Olympic trials is right around the corner. We're going to show the world what you're made of, especially those damn snobs at the country club. We're going to show them what a Russell is. We're going to show them that we're better than them.
TC, honey, calm down.
And don't you even think about quitting, you understand me? You let me worry about the money.
Whitney is not going to quit. We're just going to have to economize around the house. I can take on a heavier patient load.
Maybe we can also cut back on our contribution to our retirement.
Sure we can. There's lots of ways we can manage.
I feel bad because you guys sacrifice so much. Oh, if I only had a corporate sponsor, things would be so much easier.
Sweetheart, a corporate sponsor would be ideal. Not only for the financial aspects that it'll bring to us, it would mean that you have arrived, that people would have to stand up and take notice of you.
Corporations don't sponsor just anybody, Daddy.
No, they don't. But don't you worry about that, okay? You just continue to work hard. All right?
I will. I gotta get to the country club. I got a new student this morning.
Hey, don't forget to warm up.
I won't.
Sweetheart, how are they treating you down at the country club?
Fine. Why do you ask?
I just know that they're pretty restrictive in their memberships. A lot of those people that were there were my grandfather, and my father was a groundskeeper and a caddy. I caddied too. A lot of those people don't want you to forget your place. I wanted to break those barriers when I played tennis, but I stopped. Now, sweetheart, you can continue where I left off.
TC, please don't put that all on Whitney. She has all that she can handle, teaching and keeping her game up.
It's okay, Mom. I can handle it. We'll do it together.
All right, baby.
See you later.
Okay.
All right.
Eve, we have raised one beautiful girl. I'm so proud of her. She's gonna do everything that I couldn't accomplish.
Are you telling us that this Luis forced himself on my sister Sheridan?
That's incredible.
I didn't say he forced himself. Actually, Luis was blindfolded. He had just hit a piñata. It was part of their birthday celebration. But he claims he didn't know it was Sheridan who he grabbed and kissed.
So it could have all been a misunderstanding.
Yes, but I might still be able to use it to show bias or sexual harassment.
No. I absolutely forbid that.
Why?
Can't you just see the headlines? Cop and Crane Harrison steamy clinch? No. I will not hand the tabloids their weekly feast.
But it's the best way to get the charges dropped.
Forget it, Ethan. We don't want the press or the police becoming too interested in Sheridan or her past. Do we, Ivy?
No.
What did happen that night all those years ago? No one ever told me the details.
There's no reason you should know the details. Father took care of Sheridan's past. Now we just don't want Sheridan drawing attention to herself. We don't want the police to start digging into the past.
Sheridan should never come back to Harmony.
This is her home, Mother. This is where she belongs, with her family.
Now, Ethan, no one in the family will break the code of silence. We're the only ones that know. If we want to keep it that way, I want you to drop your strategy and come up with another.
All right, I won't use the sexual harassment. We did buy the city a new police car to replace the one Sheridan demolished. Most likely she'll just get a fine.
Well, we can afford a fine. We cannot afford the police snooping into the past.
There's Frank.
Who?
Frank Lomax. He's the private investigator who's looking for that girl that's stalking Ethan.
I want to see if he's had any luck tracking her down. Excuse me.
It's time Ethan learned how we Cranes take care of things in this town privately.
What are you up to?
I'm going to teach that tin badge Lopez Fitzgerald a lesson. He'll learn not to cross the Cranes. And we certainly don't want Sheridan's past investigated, do we?
No.
This is Julian Crane. Give me the mayor. Walter. Yes, fine. Listen, there's a very delicate matter I would like to bring to your attention, Walter. It concerns my sister Sheridan and a Harmony police officer. You're sexually harassing her.
You have a very high opinion of yourself, don't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, for your information, I've been listening to tango music since I spent time in Spain.
Oh.
I've always loved Latin music.
Then I guess I was wrong. Look, I'll see you.
Have you ever spent time in Spain?
No, only through music. My job doesn't afford me that much time to travel. But I'll get there someday. It's a dream of mine.
Really? Travel's not all it's cracked up to be.
Like I said, I wouldn't know.
Well, I better go.
Well, wait. It meant a lot to my mother that she came to her birthday party last night. Just want to say thanks.
I would do anything for Pilar. Your mother got me through my childhood.
What's that supposed to mean?
You don't know? Pilar never told you.
My mother never talked about anything to do with you.
I'm not surprised. I just hope you know how lucky you are to have a mother like Pilar.
I do.
Well, see you in court.
See you in court.
Frank, I want you to show the sketch around the club, especially to the employees. One of them might know the stalker.
Will do.
Can't believe nobody in town has recognized her. And this town isn't that big.
We'll find her, Ethan. It's just taking me a little bit more time than I thought.
I wonder why Whitney's not here yet. Those are beautiful flowers.
Oh, nowhere near as beautiful as you, lovely lady.
Thank you.
Well, you understand my position, and I know you certainly don't condone this sort of act.
I'm looking for my nephew, Ethan Crane. Have you seen him?
He was with Mr. and Mrs. Crane earlier.
I doubt if any of the members will recognize her, but I want you to show them the sketch anyway.
Hey, you got it, Ethan.
Ethan! Over here.
Sheridan, good morning.
Good morning.
So, crashed any cop cars today?
No, but the day is still young. So, Counselor, what is our strategy in court today?
Well, unfortunately, I am being forced to make some last-minute changes in my strategy.
Being forced by whom?
My father, your brother, won't let me use the defense I had planned.
What defense were you planning to use?
I was going to put Luis on the stand and accuse him of sexual harassment.
You what?
Sheridan, he grabbed you and kissed you, and then he insisted you dance with him.
He didn't insist. It was hardly sexual harassment.
I know, but we might be able to make the judge think it was.
No, I agree with Julian. Don't attack Luis on that.
You agree with your brother? This is a first. I mean, can you tell me why?
Well, it was a mistake, one that I'm sure Luis regrets.
Okay, but I have to tell you, there isn't any other defense for you. And everything depends on the arresting officer, Luis, and the picture he paints on the stand of you in the accident.
I think Luis will go easy on me.
And why would you think that?
Call it feminine intuition.
That's right, Walter. I want Lopez Fitzgerald off the case. Good. You see that it happens. That should take care of old Luis and help Ethan with the case.
What about the press?
Meryl, make sure there's no coverage. Luis Lopez Fitzgerald now knows exactly who runs this town.
I don't know, Julian. Luis doesn't strike me as someone who's so easily controlled.
Oh, sure he will. Eventually, they're all controlled, just as Luis's boss, Sam Bennett, will be.
Well, I have to get to my lesson.
Yes, I know, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Mayor, but listen, he was just doing his job. Yes. Yes, Mr. Mayor, I understand completely.
Sounds like somebody's in trouble.
That's right.
Uh-oh. What's the charge?
Sexual harassment.
Kidding. Who is it?
It's you, Luis.
Me?
The mayor just got a call from someone filing a sexual harassment complaint against you.
That's crazy. They're lying, whoever it is. Who filed the complaint?
The mayor says it has to do with Sheridan Crane.
Sheridan Crane? That's absolutely not true, Sam.
Luis, I know you and I trust you, but I warned you not to give the Cranes any ammunition against you.
And what kind of ammunition did I give them?
You kissed her. You danced with her. I told you there might be repercussions.
Can't believe she'd do that. I could kick myself for thinking I was wrong about her. I mean, she's a Crane. We're all alike.
Hold on now, Luis. I mean, we don't know for sure if Sheridan Crane made the complaint.
Oh, yeah. Who else would have done it? She's trying to get herself out of trouble, that's all. And I've been warning my sister Teresa about the Cranes. But I'm the one who gets stung when I let my guard down for 1 second. When I think that just one of them might have a drop of warm blood running through her icy veins.
I hope your feminine intuition is right about Luis taking it easy on you. But I don't see it happening.
We'll see. So what's happening with you? Have you found the stalker yet?
No, but I'm not giving up, and neither is Frank. I keep getting this nagging feeling that I know her.
You mean you think it's someone you've already met?
Maybe. But I know one thing. After all she's done to me, I'll know her when I see her.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, Detective Frank Lomax. I'm looking for this girl. You seen her?
No. Sorry. Wait a minute. I do know who she is.
Oh, that's great. Who is she?
She's a little weird. She thought she was in love with Ethan Crane.
Well, yeah, no, that fits the psychological profile of a stalker. I mean, she's got to be a little bit crazy to think that she can catch Ethan Crane.
I know. But she finally came to her senses.
Oh, well, she's still going to have to face the charges for what she's done. Where can I find her?
You can't. Her family took her away.
Took her away where?
I'm not sure. Someplace in, South America, I think. Her parents are missionaries.
God, you gotta be kidding me.
No. I'm sure she'll never come back to Harmony.
This case is closed.
Wow, that must be a pretty big relief.
Thanks for your help.
I can't believe I did it. I am off the hook. Yes.
So you think you'd be able to identify the stalker if you saw her?
Well, I know I could. I remember her eyes.
Oh, Teresa.
Hello, Mr. Crane. Ms. Crane?
Hi, Teresa.
Your glasses are a little crooked. Here, let me fix them.
Honey, I'm gonna go by the club and see how Whitney's doing.
You gonna go by the club?
Yeah.
What about your coaches meeting?
Push that back to this afternoon.
Well, TC, I'll go by the country club. I'll just get Dr. Davis to cover for me.
No, sweetheart, that's okay. I'll go.
Oh, you haven't been to the country club in years. You've avoided it ever since your father's death. You that worried about Whitney?
Well, I know everybody there will be nice to her. Pleasant on the surface because she works there. That's how they were with me when I was a kid. Carrying clubs for the rich folk. But they made it very clear that I wasn't one of them.
Times have changed, TC. I don't think Whitney feels any discrimination.
I hope not.
Besides, who wants to be accepted by the country club anyway? I certainly don't.
Sweetheart, it's where the movers and shakers are. People who can help Whitney's career. My father swallowed his pride and the country club's attitude just so I can have a better life. And that's all I want to do for Whitney. No, that's all right. I'll go by there today. In time, we're going to show those bigots who we are. Did I leave my keys in here, sweetheart?
I don't know.
Here they are, right behind you. All right, lovey. See you later.
So odd. Why do I keep thinking there's something familiar about you?
Miss Crane, my mother was so happy you came to her party last night.
Please, Sheridan. And I enjoyed Pilar's party very much. It was a lot of fun. Your mother's a wonderful woman, Teresa.
Oh, I know.
Wow, look at the time. Your brother's waiting for us in court.
Oh, good luck, Miss Crane. I mean, Sheridan.
Thank you.
Teresa, you will never guess what happened.
Neither will you. I was just this close from Ethan, and he didn't recognize me.
Oh, well, maybe not, but you know it's only a matter of time before he does.
Oh, I think you're wrong, but we'll see. Now, how was your lesson?
Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. My student was none other than Mrs. Ivy Crane.
Really?
Yes, and she was really happy with her lesson. And she asked me if I had a corporate sponsor.
You mean Ivy Crane is interested in sponsoring you?
She didn't say so, but that's what I think.
That's fabulous. If you had a sponsor, you wouldn't have to give lessons and you could practice all day during the summer.
Oh, I know. It would be a dream come true.
You might even be able to buy a sports convertible. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Teresa, that is not what sponsorship is about. It means no more financial pressure on my parents and more practice time for me. It's not about buying luxuries.
Yeah, wouldn't you love to have a hot little car? Oh, I knew it. One day you'll have it. Someday, we'll both have everything we want.
How was the tennis lesson?
Fabulous.
Good.
I'm really impressed with my new instructor, a young girl named Whitney.
Oh, she must be very good for you to be impressed.
She's terrific. She's a local girl. And she's a minority, too. And I think she's going to be a huge star someday.
Really? The company could use some good PR, especially right now with any flack we might get over Sheridan's arrest. Maybe we should sponsor her.
It's an excellent idea, Julian. Well, you seem to be in a better mood.
Well, I am now that I know that the mayor's going to take care of that cop.
Aren't you a little worried about Sheridan?
No, why should I be?
Because I think she's going to be a little upset when she finds out that you filed that complaint under her name.
I can't believe I was taken in by Sheridan Crane. But how could she call that sexual harassment? It was an honest mistake when I kissed her. That's all.
Just like you said, she's gonna try to use it to get off easy.
Can you believe I was gonna actually try and help her? When I was all set to go easy on her in court, make excuses for her, try and get her off with a warning?
I guess that's out of the question now.
You bet it's out of the question. Sheridan Crane wants to play hardball. I'm in the game. And if the Cranes think that they can intimidate me, they're in for a very big surprise. Now let's get down to the courthouse.
Hey, I just want you to take it easy.
No, I'm cool.
All right? I don't want your temper to get away from you.
I'm cool.
Right.
But if Sheridan Crane thinks that phone call from the mayor's gonna scare me off, she's made a very big mistake.
Thank you very much, James. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan, sir. You sure played a fine game of golf today, sir.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. And thanks again, Mr. Morgan, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Whitney. Whitney, come here. I'd like you to meet my husband, Julian Crane.
Oh, hi,
Hello,
Mr.
Whitney.
Crane.
My wife tells me you're quite good enough to be a star someday.
Well, thank you. My goal is to win the gold medal at the Olympics and then turn pro.
And perhaps the Wimbledon trophy someday?
That's next.
I admire your determination. You know, Crane Industries may be interested in becoming a corporate sponsor.
Well, that would be wonderful.
You are an excellent player. You must have just a terrific coach.
Yes, my father.
Really? Well, why don't you have your father call my office and he and I can discuss the details.
I will. Thank you. Oh, he's here right now. Excuse me. Daddy, what are you doing here?
I thought it was time.
Well, you're never going to guess what I'm going to tell you. I just got offered a corporate sponsorship.
Sweetheart, that's fantastic.
Come on, I'll introduce you right now, okay?
Here she comes with her father.
Oh. Well, I've heard good things about your coach.
Thanks for the offer, Mr. Crane. But my daughter doesn't need your corporate sponsorship.
Remember what I said about that temper, Luis?
I remember.
Don't take this personally.
Sam, being accused of sexual harassment couldn't be any more personal.
But you're innocent. Now listen, I can back you up with the mayor as long as you do your job and you don't give the enemy any more ammunition.
Don't worry. I'm playing by the book with Sheridan Crane from now on.
Good idea.
Oh, forget the wall that the Cranes have built around themselves in the town. that's what Sheridan Crane wants, that's what you'll get.
Luis, I have something for you. It's a copy of the tango music I was listening to earlier. I figured since you'd never heard it, I'd get you a copy of it. Actually, I was kind of surprised the local music store had it.
Thank you. But I can't accept your gift.
Did he like the CD?
He didn't take it. Maybe he was afraid it would look like I was trying to bribe him. I'll give it to him later.
You still think Luis is going to take it easy on you?
Positive.
When I get through with my testimony, Miss Crane will not pass go. She'll go directly to jail.
What are you hiding in here, Tease? I don't understand, Daddy. This morning you said you wished we could find a corporate sponsor, and now you turned down Crane Industries.
Sweetheart, I've been thinking about it since we spoke this morning. And you're not ready for a corporate sponsor just yet.
But why? It would make things so much easier for you.
Don't worry about me. Right now, you need to be free from any obligations. Later on, when your career gets more established, you'll have your pick of corporate sponsors. Then we'll choose the best one for you then.
Why were you so startled when you saw Whitney's father?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, don't play games with me, Julian. I saw the way you reacted when you saw him. You became tense, almost hostile. Why?
You don't know what you're saying. Drop it, Ivy.
So we won't be needing this anymore.
Why are you tearing up that picture?
Because this case is closed, and the girl that I'm looking for is 1,000 miles away.
Well, the girl in the drawing? I just saw her.
Yeah, right. Would you just get off the plane from South America?
No, she was here at the club this morning.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it. That girl lied to me.